Hello friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So instead of just writing this out, I just figured I would just make just a small little video really quick. For those who saw on my community page yesterday, I had asked for prayers. I was going to what I thought was going to be my last trach appointment to make sure everything was fine, and everything was fine. And of course I had all sorts of anxiety, which yeah, that was not a good trip down there. But Dr. Morrison, he's always got a very nice, great bedside manner. So does my doctor who did all my trach surgeries and my vocal cord surgeries. So I have very, very good doctors, even though I don't like doctors and I don't like the medical field and so on. Those two people are just absolutely wonderful. And while I was there, because I got the trach out, I want to say October 22nd of 22. So it's been well over the year. I asked him, because I keep putting healing lotions and stuff on the trach scar, if I needed to still do that. And he says, well, because that one is actually a little bit longer, it is gonna, maybe itch more or something. So if you wanted to keep stuff on there, but you don't have to. And he is putting that in through Jamie, who works with both of the doctors, and see if it's something my medical insurance will cover, because he says, even though I don't notice it because I've had it for so long, I didn't know, but he says because of the longer part of the scar, it does something to my swallowing. I don't know. I didn't know for sure if that would be considered like a cosmetic, or would it be a medical necessity. And he's like, for your instance, it's probably more definitely a medical necessity, because that probably might be dealing with that. So what I guess that's going to happen is, like the line that's in my neck here, they do something, they cut off that big piece here, and they kind of like just sew it across, like what if you were to have a like when you have your thyroid taken out, how you have that scar that goes across. So I guess what's going to happen is he's getting with Jamie, and it could be 6 to 8 weeks out. They will actually do that in office there in Brighton, Michigan, so I don't have to physically get knocked out again, which makes me incredibly happy. I've been knocked out way too many times in the last few years, so I don't want more of the residue and stuff going through my body, as I feel like I'm definitely on the healing process. I am not 100% healed, according to him. There's a chance I may never be all the way physically 100% healed, but it is a lot better. Now, I know with my faith with God that anything is possible. God just got to clip his fingers, and I can be completely healed 100% prior to even what I was before all this had happened. So I'm very excited. It just seems like to me, and I don't want to get all teary-eyed or anything like that, but a lot of people's like, well, you're lucky that you're alive. And I'm not saying that I'm not thankful for being alive, because I'm very, very thankful. It has given me definitely a new outlook on life, and how short life can be, and things like that. So I'm not saying I'm not thankful, because I am so thankful. However, if you have to live with a scar that people kind of like still kind of stare at you, and when I look in the mirror, and or I happen to if my shirts are down lower in the videos, and when I'm replaying to make sure there's voice for you guys, that's one thing I do see, and it does bother me. Even though, to me, yes, that is a warrior scar. That is, like I said, the phoenix has rose up from this scar and helped me to be who I am today. However, if I didn't have that scar, other than the memories of pretty much having PTSD of the whole situation, yes, I still do have issues of that. I can hear when I go to the doctors, or like on TV, the beeps of the stuff, and that just kind of like, So yes, I do still have those issues. But I think every day everything's getting better. And if I didn't have that scar, which I'm kind of scared to have the scar worked on also, but I think within probably about a week or so, he says he would put the sutures in there, that I wouldn't have to come back and have the sutures taken out, that they would just like, I guess, dissolve inside your body or something. I don't know how that works. But anyways, so I just thought I would tell you, I am just so excited. I am so thankful for all of you guys that said prayers and said such beautiful, wonderful things to me, like you always do. I know a lot of channels will say, oh, I have the best YouTube subscribers. I have the best YouTube subscribers. You guys are absolutely the best. And, you guys, like I said, you give me such wonderful, positive, just beautiful comments when you comment and you like and you share, you're subscribed. And it just, unless you're a channel creator, you don't really understand what that really feels like. And when at the end of the day and you see, these comments that come across and how people feel about the foods you make or your thoughts or your gardening or whatever that makes us Nessa's Nooks. So again, thank you very much for the prayers. I'll maybe put a thing on there. I mean, I can back out of the repair surgery, but they are going to put that on the books to see if that's something that that the insurance will cover, and if it will, I'm thinking I'm definitely going to get it done. So thank you very much for stopping by. I just wanted to give you guys a wonderful update and how happy I am, and thank you again for praying for me. You all have a very, very blessed and wonderful day.